Up next, the Pacers taking on the Heat. For the Indiana Pacers, they've started the season with an even 1-1 split, shooting to get on the better side of 500 tonight. Heat, Pacers, coming right up. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Last season, Bam Adebayo signed that 5-year max extension, the richest contract in Miami Heat franchise history. He said of this team, they're going to push you no matter what. Whether you've got $160 million or you've got 1.5, we all get treated the same, and that's what I love about this organization. Kevin?
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets. So here's Miami's starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry out there with Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. And for the Pacers, LeVert on the wing. He's paired with Warren. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard. What's the most important thing, Clark, a player has to focus on when it's this early in the season?
Well, I think one is making sure you're in really good shape, and then getting comfortable with your teammates is another element, and getting your chemistry and timing back. Those are probably the most important things.
So in the wins the tip. Oladipo against LeVert. Brogdon outside. With the drive. Rebounded. By Tucker. And here are the Heat now. Left side, Butler. A wide open look here for Oladipo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
You know, Oladipo feels like he can take and make this shot whenever he wants to. You can just see the confidence.
Bounce pass from Sabonis. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 6 to shoot. LeVert against Adebayo. And it's LeVert missing. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a three-point game. And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Butler passes to Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Here's Oladipo. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Indiana. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it. Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's LeVert. And no good that time. And the Heat going the other way now. Oladipo dishes to Tucker. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
Greg, you're just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
Yeah, He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Offensive rebound, Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound and the bucket.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Butler gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Warren finds Turner. In the corner, it's Brogdon. From deep. He can't hit that time. The Heat go the other way with it. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Here's Butler. Drops in the layup for two.
You know, sometimes it seems as though Butler enjoys scoring through contact more. Welcomes the challenge of converting in difficult circumstances.
Now here's LeVert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The pass to Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
Free throw good, Adebayo. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off, comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Second free throw, no good.
How about during his third season, Bam Adebayo took the leap, named an all-star for the first time. Bam was huge in the 2020 bubble, helping the Heat reach the NBA Finals.
Now here's Brogdon. Outside Warren. Indiana again missing. The Miami Heat come into this one following a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Shots good by Butler.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's LeVert. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Sabonis with the block.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
LeVert with it. Now defended by Oladipo. And Tucker kicks to Oladipo. Fires the three. And the Heat, another three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. When he's right, Clark, Oladipo can take over a game with his athleticism.
Well, you think about it, Kevin. This guy notched a 42-inch vertical at the draft combine. He's a really outstanding all-around athlete, a bit like Russell Westbrook in that regard, and he's got an aggressive streak in him as well.
Brogdon the pass to LeVert. Six on the shot clock.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And Indiana making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Here's McConnell. His last outing, he had 8 points. Passes it to Warren. Shot to stop the run, and it's Warren with the jam.
Well, really hard to stop Warren when he gets moving downhill. I mean, he's got a really strong body, and he also has a pretty tight handle, too.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game. Turner against Adebayo. Shoots from the line, and Turner with the block. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Now, here's Lowry. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Indiana. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Yeah, and 2 mid-tier teams trying to get a leg up in the conference, guys. We'll see what happens.
Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice, but Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
And the first one at the line is good. Despite being a first-team All-American in college, Malcolm Brogdon Clark was a second-round pick in 2016.
Yeah, NBA teams found out quickly that they had slept on this guy. He won Rookie of the Year, the first winner drafted in the second round since 1965, Kevin, and his numbers have only gone up. Malcolm's become one of the game's more reliable guards, and his leadership is platinum level. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Floats it up for Butler, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And all you have to do is throw the ball in Butler's direction, and he'll handle the rest for you, believe me. Fantastic at finishing on the alley-oops.
Now, here's McConnell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Banked in off the glass.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Inside. Here's Butler. Dedmon trying to break free. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Trailing here by 8. Now here's Brogdon. He's covered by Hero. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with the throwdown right on top of your head.
Pass to Hero. Now here's Butler. To the paint. Dedmon kicks to Lowry. And the Heat, another 3.
And those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot.
Brogdon with it. Butler covering. And Brogdon, here we go.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Outside Lowry. Hero on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And now it's an 11-point Miami lead. Brogdon with it. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Brissett has checked in for Miles Turner, and it's Lamb in there for Brogdon. Now, here's McConnell. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. 4 on the clock. Here's Lamb. Kept alive by Indiana. Here's Sabonis. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Here's Strus. Back to Dedmon. Rebounded by Lamb. The pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Hero. They grab their own miss. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Hero, no good. Pacers trailed by 9. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for McConnell. The Heat leading by 7. And here is Hero. Now Robinson from the top of the key, and he hits the jump shot.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
McConnell scanning the floor. Goes up again. Missed it, even after all those chances. Pass to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
No good from Lamb. Miami's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. 1:07 left in the first. Robinson on the wing. Here's Strus, defended by Sabonis. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pacers trail by 11. McConnell finds Sabonis. Indiana moving the ball around. A shot by McConnell, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Pacers. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, Hero. He's guarded by Brogdon. Hero, no good. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for Indiana. 11-point game. Pass to Brogdon. Shoots over Hero. That's short off the rim.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Butler. And he lays it straight in. Butler's got 11 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's Miami, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. Back right after this. And one of the league leaders in steals and deflections, T.J. McConnell, explains how he causes havoc on the floor.
It's all about just reading the way they're passing the ball in. If I see a moment of weakness or they dislodge and give me a chance to get in and get my hand in there, I try to take advantage of it.
He does. Boy, he is all hustle.
And undrafted back in 2015. But that energy and effort is what's earned McConnell a place in this league.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Brogdon and Lamb are the guards. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Brissett in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
You know, Butler has the ability to go on these special runs. I mean, an incredible ball handler who's not afraid to take a risk now and then.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Shakes him. Sabonis, no good. Miami leading by 15. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. They get it back. Hero on the wing. And the three ball is good. Hero's got 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Craig. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hands?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6, 8 or better that could really handle the ball in my day. But now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big guy.
Warren's checked in for the Pacers. Karis LeVert comes in for Torrey Craig. And then for Miami, Adebayo is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. P.J. Tucker comes in for Butler. And it's Oladipo in for Hero. And the pass to Strus. Unloads from 9, and they'll keep possession. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Pacers trailed by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Warren finds LeVert. And here is Brogdon. 13 feet away. That one doesn't drop.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, hard to corral the energy that P.J. Tucker plays with, and he gets in there and mixes it up, and he'll go to the line.
The Heat shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That one is off.
You know, starting out in the D-League, then bouncing around the international circuit, Tucker took the long, hard road to get here.
Good on the second free throw. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Trailing by 19. Here's LeVert. Rebounded by Tucker. Heat have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Strus. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's blocked.
An above-average shot blocker at his position. Lamb times his swats just right.
Pacers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, "We know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us." Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. First one falls for him. Turner's checked in for Brissett. And Miami with a change here, too. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's LeVert. And the shot is long.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Well, this run largely the result of offensive rebounding.
Brogdon against Lowry. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and there it is for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Outside Lowry. Oladipo dishes to Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. And Oladipo kicks to Lowry. Clock at 6. Back to Oladipo. Shoots over Brogdon. Oladipo misses. Pacers trailed by 19. Brogdon outside. Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
Boy, the pick and roll gets Warren exactly where he wants to be. Perfectly positioned to knock it down.
And something I like about T.J. Warren's game is his ability to create his own shot. He's got great footwork and creates separation much easier than most.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? You're so right in that observation. He's a bucket getter, and his footwork fundamentals are superb. And even when he doesn't get separation, complete separation, he can still make tough shots. And he can get points in bunches.
The Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Clock is at 3. Here's Lowry. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Warren. Passes to LeVert. Over Adebayo. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The shot's good.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Here's LeVert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
I think of Karis LeVert as one of those guys capable of going off on any given night for big numbers. He has that kind of explosive ability offensively.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one.
And that explosiveness of LeVert. We've seen it on nights when he gets hot and becomes unstoppable.
Greg, how about that game in 2020 when he went for 37 points in the fourth quarter and overtime alone? LeVert's a player that doesn't know the meaning of the phrase heat check. He can give it to you, boy.
LeVert hits both of them.
You know, Karis LeVert had a few surgeries before entering the NBA, but took kind of a unique step in writing an open letter to NBA GMs telling them physically he'd be ready for the league. And you know what? He was right.
Pacers trailed by 17. Offensive rebound, and he makes that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Back to Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's LeVert. He had 13 points in the win against Washington. Warren trying to break loose. Out to Turner. Jacks up a 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, in today's basketball world, big men have to shoot it, and Turner's got a nice touch and pretty good range out there.
Knocked away. Lowry has the open look. And the Heat, another 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
To the inside. And it's LeVert missing. The Heat leading by 17. Here's Oladipo. Some solid defense there from Lamb. And Indiana shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Lowry passes to Oladipo. Back to Lowry. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lowry's got 7 points for the quarter.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And it's Tucker atop the key. Lowry feeling it out a bit. There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That's his first foul. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Indiana. Butler, he's checked in for Miami. On defense, Indiana. 17-point game. Here's Oladipo. The Pacers pull it in.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Outside Warren. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo, an athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. The first free throw is good. Sabonis, he's checked in for Warren. And Miami with a change here, too. Heroes checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Pacers trail by 18. Craig with it. Outside, Lamb. McConnell finds Sabonis. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
Adebayo passes to Hero. The shot, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Pass to McConnell. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Lowry.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Pacers shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. McConnell kicks to Sabonis. Pass to McConnell. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Pacers have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Brissett has checked in for Turner. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for P.J. Tucker. And he's good on the second. 1:46 left in the first half. Outside Butler. Outside Lowry. And no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Robinson against Craig. Now the pass to McConnell. Takes it inside. Second chance effort. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Good on the shot. Robinson's got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Outside, Lamb. 5 on the clock. Over Dedmon. No good from Lamb.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Kept alive. Hero. They shoot again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Sabonis.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw missing. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league, He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And going back to the 2020 bubble, Tyler Hero was incredible as a rookie, scoring 16 points per game in the playoffs. A huge reason Miami reached the finals.
Three-pointer, Butler. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Brogdon. Tries again, and he makes good on the layup. Brogdon's got 4 points this quarter.
I love the professional, hard-nosed approach that Brogdon takes. So good at adjusting, even through contact.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by court. All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Big-time play throughout the first half for Jimmy Butler. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 7 rebounds. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they're doing terrible. Fella, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot.
Tucker does not shy away from contact. As a matter of fact, he embraces it and looks for it. Plays with a lot of force.
The Heat have made 5 of 10 free throw attempts, a lot of misses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Tucker. And so LeVert will bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 18. Another shot. No good that time. Break D that time from Adebayo. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Warren. It's rebounded by Indiana. Brogdon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Sabonis with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Pacers trailed by 18. Sabonis, the pass to LeVert. Outside Warren. Up top, Brogdon. Guarded by Oladipo. 4 on the shot clock. Nice D from Oladipo.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Pacers have gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Here's Sabonis. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Heat leading by 18. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
LeVert kicks to Turner. Oladipo against Sabonis. Over Oladipo. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 8 points. Miami's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Here's Butler. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Passes it to Brogdon. Pass to LeVert. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, you look at the shots like that LeVert makes, and you have to be happy for the progress he's made because he's worked at it.
Stolen by Brogdon. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. And here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
And the first one drops. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his threes.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
All free throws good from Turner.
It really was a bitter end to the 2018 playoffs for Miles Turner. Fouled out in a first-round Game 7 loss against LeBron and the Cavs. Unhappy with how things ended, Turner turned to a new passion.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Brogdon looking it over. Now here's LeVert. He's tightly guarded. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. For Turner, Clark, that passion you were just talking about turned out to be a healthy one. Yoga.
Kevin, how about this? Can you imagine going into a yoga class and seeing a 6'11" NBA player striking poses? But becoming a yogi has worked out for him. It's paid dividends. Since that 2018 offseason, Turner's really raised the level of his game.
Free throw good, Sabonis.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
Heat moving the ball around. Pass to Tucker. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trailed by 13. There's the pass to Brogdon. Passes it to LeVert. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, Rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
And the free throw drops for LeVert.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
LeVert hits both of them. The Heat leading by 11. And here's Oladipo. 8 points for him. Down low. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. Adebayo's got 9.
Really good there at reading the defense. Give Oladipo a passing lane in the pick and roll, and he'll take it and make you pay.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, "I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow." Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. That free throw, no good.
Well, no question, Brogdon is a standout shooter. I mean, he's efficient and plays both ends of the floor. But you look at his shooting numbers, he's one of just a few players to have achieved a 50-40-90 season.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. He gets the second from the line. The Heat leading by 12. Strus passes to Oladipo. Stolen by Brogdon. Puts it up from 17. Offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
He's off on the first.
I think a lot of people expected great things from Sabonis purely because his father was the stuff of legends.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. His dad, Arvydas Sabonis, is one of Europe's all-time basketball greats. But Domas has really lived up to that legacy as far as I see it. I mean, he's a star in his own right with multiple all-star selections to his name and perhaps a few more in his future. Hey, you got to think that expectations are always high for Sabonis as the son of one of the all-time great players. But you know what? He consistently has made his own mark and delivers outstanding performances.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Shot clock at 6. Now Tucker. He has 6. Pass to Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
The Heat have made 7 of the last 12 attempts at the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's Oladipo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oladipo forced to get crafty and creative that time, pulling out all the stops, and is able to get the shot off.
The Heat have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Oladipo.
Hey, from role player to bona fide star, the jump Oladipo has taken has been outstanding. And he's not done yet, folks. He's continuing to grow.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Pacers. Good on both. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 17-point game. Indiana moving the ball around. To the paint. Here's Turner. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Turner's got 15 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Hero. That one misses. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's Turner, and he banks in the layup. Turner's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, when Turner gets it rolling now, he can be a dominant scorer.
And Oladipo kicks to Dedmon. Oladipo against McConnell. Good on the bucket. 12 points for him. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Down by 15. Here's McConnell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Miami's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Hero passes to Adebayo. Turner against Oladipo. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Craig. Second chance shot. Dishes it to Turner. Pass to McConnell. Over Adebayo. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Dedmon finds Oladipo. Adebayo down low. He's covered by McConnell. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Heat lead by 18.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
The pass to Turner. Over Dedmon. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 18. Here's Adebayo. He's got 11. Back to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Hero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's no hesitation from Hero. When the shot's there for him, he is looking to let it fly.
Pass to Brissett. Outside, Lamb. They need this one. Rebound by the Heat.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Oladipo outside. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Pacers trail by 20. Lamb dishes to Turner. Pass to McConnell. Back to Turner. Puts up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And Miami making a change here. Butler's checked in. The Heat leading by 17. Now, here is Robinson. He's got 6. Hero on the wing, covered by Lamb. Hero passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points: off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Right side Turner, back to McConnell, shot clock at 5. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Dedmon. 1:27 left to play in the third. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
That's tipped. And Miami has possession. Clock at 2. Shots good by Hero.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
To the middle, here's Turner. And it's Miami with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Robinson kicks to Butler. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well done that time by Butler. He's using the contact to get to the line, and he's an excellent foul shooter.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
You know, that Jimmy Bucket's nickname might be catchy, but don't ever sleep on Butler's defense now. I mean, he takes away as many buckets as he gets, maybe more.
And Indiana making a change here. Sabonis is checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Adebayo. And he sinks the second. A challenging stretch here for Indiana. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sabonis with the bucket. "17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Butler, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, I like how Butler uses his body in the paint. excellent at forcing the issue and getting the call close to the rack.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Butler nails both of them. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. LeVert with it. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Heat running away with this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. Don't go by.
Now preaching strong defense there, GA.
I mean, basic fundamentals. He doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on that end.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. LeVert on the wing. He's paired with Warren. Then it's Sabonis, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Brissett in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for T.J. McConnell. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Heat. And Sabonis drops them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Lowry finds Tucker. Inside, Robinson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Brogdon with it. Robinson picks him up. And here's LeVert. Back to Sabonis. Stolen by Robinson. Hero from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Outside, Sabonis. It's LeVert on the wing. And there's the pass to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And Sabonis drops them both. Here's Strus. He kicks to Morris. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Vincent, defended by Sabonis. Sabonis with the block. The kick out to Holiday. The three. Vincent with the rebound. He'd have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Morris, no good. Passes to Bitace. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Here's Sumner, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Oh, Morris in position. Vincent the pass to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And it's Strus missing.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now here is Holiday. D right on him. Here's Sabonis. Goes back up. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. LeVert up top. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Boy, guys, it's so good to see somebody still taking advantage of the mid-range. LeVert with the bucket.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Clock at 6. Turner passes to Sabonis. Over Lowry. Sabonis, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Oh, you better shoot that.
Here's Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. T.J. Warren picks one up.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good Butler. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit long.
Boy, he gets up so easily, throwing it down. T.J. Warren making it happen.
Puts it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Brogdon with it. Lowry picks him up. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. It's hauled in by the Heat. Heroes got 8 rebounds in this game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Shoots over LeVert. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Pass to LeVert. Warren on the wing. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. The shot by Turner, no good. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Tucker can't get it to go. Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Butler. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
The pass to LeVert. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them. And that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
And here's Warren for 3. The Pacers keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And Indiana shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Here's Warren. And Adebayo sends it back. Outside Butler. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, a fine passer at his position. Jimmy Butler recognizes when his teammates are open and how to get the ball to him.
Brogdon against Lowry. Brogdon the pass to LeVert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he knocks down the first one. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
Hero on the wing. Pulls it up. The good-looking shot from the wing. Hero's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Sumner. Vincent with the rebound. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Connects from 3-point range.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Here's LeVert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, when LeVert is assertive and in attack mode, I love watching him go. He's got the athleticism to allow him to get a lot done.
Two shots.
He misses the free throw. Even with the offensive explosion we saw last year, Clark, there were some elite defensive teams. Which team do you think has the toughest D in the NBA right now?
Well, I think you could lean towards the Sixers for what I evaluate. I mean, they had 2 Defensive Player of the Year candidates last season in Embiid and Simmons. And Simmons is as versatile and tough a defender as there is in the league. They set the tone for the rest of the team. And you can't discount the Golden State Warriors either. When you've got a guy like Draymond Green and other good defenders with him, that team can be pretty stingy defensively too.
Here's Oladipo. They get it back. Can't hit from in close. Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Here's Sumner. That shot off. And the Heat going the other way now. Oladipo outside. Now the dish to Morris. Takes the 13-footer. Count it. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter. And Indiana shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Passes it to LeVert. To the paint. There's Bitadze. Second shot opportunity. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Lowry can't get it to go. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 1:27 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Free throw good from Holiday. The Heat making a switch here. Both free throws good from Holiday. 1:19 left in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Miami.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Butler.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Vitadze to the middle. Here's Brissett, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
This guy is a high flyer, I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Now here is Lowry. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.